Zero.
Blast off.
Blast off. Hello, warrior friends. I am very excited to introduce an amazing warrior friend who has agreed to step up with me and share her wisdom with all of us. Now,
Oh, is that me? Okay.
that's you, yeah. And the you over there, her name is Misty Ivey Dawn, and she's amazing, and she's intelligent, and she comes from a place of the heart, and she is a light. So I just wanted to take some time and mention how important it is that we all are aware how powerful our words can be, right, Misty?
Absolutely.
So we've done something a little bit different today, and it's all to do with being mindful of judgment, being mindful of assuming, and being mindful that we all have our own beliefs. And words are powerful and they can hurt. So I'm going to let Misty talk about her experience dealing with, she's been diagnosed with Asperger syndrome, which is along the same lines of autism, kind of where I'm at. So Misty, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, I just will shoot some questions. Like, I mean, where do you want me to start off? Like how I was diagnosed? I diagnosed myself.
Okay.
Because if you can think it, obviously you can create it. The mind is all.
That's
You know, you
correct.
have an analytical mind and you have your mind, you know.
Yeah.
We'll get more into that. But so really what I did is I overanalyzed myself, calm, quiet, but still, you know, aware. I overanalyzed my actions during certain traumatic experiences, especially ones that would just, you know, a sequence of events of trauma. My whole family dying within one summer, boom, boom, every month. So, you know, you start to say, why? You know, and you just, I've always been, you know, like the rock of my family. And with all them leaving, I kind of had to make my own family. And that's what you're supposed to do because that's how you think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We just kind of just ask me questions and
Okay.
we'll,
So my next question is, when we connected, and like I was honest with you, and I came from a place in my heart because I really did feel that you had something to share with this group, and that is there's goodness in all of us. And when I came forward and told you that, it was like the light went on for both of us. And
yes,
and we couldn't stop smiling. We couldn't stop laughing. It was
no,
like, oh my gosh, we're on to something, right? So,
absolutely.
so share a little bit about that
Okay.
experience with
I'm
me.
in my emporium.
Yeah.
I was laughed at about making this name of Misty's Psychic Emporium, Keepers of the Flame. But with my imagination, I love love and I wanted to spread love, especially when I found out there was something bigger than a soulmate. Because I know you have all these soulmates and they make you evolve. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
anyone can be your soulmate, a cat, anyone, anything can be a soulmate as long as it makes you expand your thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found out there was such thing as a twin flame, the other half of your soul. When you're created, you're split into two. You're so powerful, kind of like an Adam and an Eve.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this journey of trying to find, you know, the other half of me, since I lost everyone, today's actually the anniversary of my father's death. No, I'm sorry, his birth. But it was the anniversary of when he told me, you know, I need you to come. I'm dying of terminal cancer, and I had no idea about cancer. So
Mm-hmm.
today's actually a pretty epic day. But, you know, with using my imagination and being made fun of and, you know, school and, you know, just all the traumas that I went through and staying calm and, you know, loving thyself and knowing thyself and knowing that there is a shadow self of you and knowing that you have free will. You can do
Yeah.
anything you want as long as you learn from it. Go fuck up to luck up. You know, people are so scared of there's a negative and a positive in you. You know, you cannot say, oh my God, I'm drinking a beer. I'm so bad. Because that is who you are. Every single bad thing you've done, you made that. You wrote that down. So
Yeah.
nobody should ever judge anyone, because if you're judging someone, that means you recognize. That means you recognize what you're judging. That means you've done it before. So you look like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
never
right.
judge.
That's right. It's so powerful. This message.
It really is. It's very,
so,
very powerful.
yeah.
Because the children, it's, you know, I was raised up in a Christian, my grandma died in church, you know, like they were all really Christian. We owned a church, everything. My mom was Catholic. And I'm like, no, nobody taught me to do one or the other, because I was practically the mother. I did everything anyway. So I went with my own thoughts. And I said, well, the moon, you know, that makes vibrations and the waves in the water, and it's changing things. And why would the cosmos not be our religion?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, I really went all out. And then when I started helping people to help myself, I mean, you can't really help people. You can only give out what you have, you know, you can only give out what you obtain. And if you're helping people, you know, you got to go by the golden rule, and that is integrity, you know, and empathy, but your own belief system, the way you think. So you can't hurt anyone when you help them, as long as you tell them from within.
Yeah.
And use your own belief system. And your own belief system is, you know, you have to deprogram from everything you've been taught, everything your parents have taught you, everything you've been taught in school, and you go with your own feelings and what you think is right. And that is who makes your character in your play, because it's all a play.
Yeah.
You made it. And not a lot of people will understand, but you're going to, because I'm not going to stop until you do. Because the children are getting hurt. The innocent children. Now that is a sin to me. And it's all energy. So if you're sinning, try to slow the sinning down, you know, because you can't hear what God's saying to you. Yes, there's a God.
The rising up, right? Where we all want to be.
Right.
Yeah. Our inner child speaking, right? Yes.
Right. Every time you change an outfit, like people would make fun of me because I like throwing different things on, you know, and I wondered why. It changes your vibration. I wear orange. I feel like the sun. You know, I put a headband on. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, use your imagination. Mega nation. But there's many, you know, you'll see me jumping back and forth because there's so much knowledge that I have to tell you guys. There's so much, you know, it's pretty big.
Yeah. And the thing, Misty, I think that's really important for both of us to share is it is okay to feel not okay, because as long as you know who you are and your inner standing, like of yourself, and you realize that you're powerful, your power is within.
Right.
And once we know, we can do it our way. And our way, you go with the feeling that you get, because you know, like I knew. So
you know what you know. That's my favorite saying. I know what I know.
And I don't know.
Are like, and I know what I know. Nobody can sway my belief system. Nobody can come into my life and say, it's not going to work. I will jump to another galaxy, because we are multi-dimensional beings.
Exactly.
Interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
So death is an illusion. So everyone's fear of death, I'm going, oh no. There's no death, because your soul is not inside this skin suit. Your soul's right here.
That's right.
So if you're being attacked, you go straight to your soul and say, okay, that's your team. You know, root for yourself. You'll be all right. I think you'll be okay. We'll get deeper. I mean, it's so much information. I really just want to focus on really the, you know,
Yeah.
children. Why are there all why are there unicorns everywhere? Teaching the parents to be more imagination, to be more imaginative. Awareness is key, but
Yes.
imagination is everything.
So I have to share this because it just makes me smile on my journey, and it just all makes sense to me now. But
Right.
I've been seeing unicorns, I've been seeing things, and it's actually it's power of connecting with the higher self.
Yes.
And our connection, Misty and I's connection, it's meant to be. And and
Absolutely.
and you know, when you connect at a different level like that, you just know. So,
Yes. You
you
can
know,
feel. So they call us empaths. So we feel our way through. So if
yeah,
you feel your way through and everyone thinks you're crazy, but you know that for some reason, little things in life you're supposed to not take for granted. Like if you see a penny, well, what's the date on it? Now this is my mental health disease that I figured out.
yes,
It drives me crazy. I do it every day. I see numbers and I'm like, oh, what does that add up to? So I'm pulling in driveways and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
so it's all there for you. You
yes,
just have to be open to receive it. And you
yeah,
gotta be crazy. I'm not crazy, I'm insane. But I mean, you gotta feel, and it makes you happy. It's
yes,
loving thyself. It's unconditional love for everything, everyone, everything.
all of it. It feels
Right,
so good. It's so powerful.
right.
And the thing is, you guys, Misty loves puzzles. Misty loves numbers. And for all of you that know me already, this is not a coincidence that she's connected to me in this way, because we both love numbers and
Yes.
puzzles.
And we
And
both got cut off last time we tried to do this. So
that's
this
right.
time, it's a
That's
fear
right.
based. You can have no fear. The only fear you could have is that maybe a little bit of awareness. That's the only fear. Otherwise, no fear. I just jumped out of a plane last year.
Yeah.
No fear. This is the point that we will get you to. We're making a team. Mental health. Okay. Everyone has mental health. The labels, I don't like labels. I don't like borders.
Nope.
I don't like any of it
Nope.
because
Yep.
we're all one.
That's right.
So everyone makes their purpose in the game of life.
Yes, I say game of life all the time.
I love it. We're definitely sisters, very strong.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, people are so scared, there's so much going on. So I read cards and I got to see the society, how it is now. I also had a child 10 years after my first child. I have two daughters, Samantha Dawn and Scarlet Eve. My daughter
Yeah.
was born with teeth after my whole family had passed away, while the other one was dying in the ER, practically in a coma with 540 blood sugar.
Yeah.
And we had no family, it was just me and the father of my child. And I'm going, I'm giving birth and one's
Yeah.
downstairs, like we had to make a team and he became my family no matter what happened, because like attracts like. You could say there's domestic violence. You could say there's verbal abuse. You could say there's sexual, this, that, the other. Well, if you're attracting to it, that means that you were programmed with it.
Yes.
That means that, you were taught it. So
Yep.
that's why I'm saying deprogram from everything. Never judge, because whatever's happening,
Is happening
especially
to you.
with you and another,
Yeah.
like attracts like. It's not what you like,
Yeah.
it's what you attract.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's so powerful. So, Misty, kind of share where we at, like the way we dress today.
Oh, well, yeah. Because, like, this is a mermaid. I'm in white. I love white. I love orange. But my favorite color was always green, like the earth. No, people call me the devil.
Yeah.
I've been called the devil.
Yeah.
And, I was never taught about such a thing. I knew, good from bad, I had
Yeah.
morals, I had integrity.
Yeah.
But, when you get knocked out, you love God, you love your creator, and a trauma hits you, well, you don't even see that you lost a link from God, and you got to find back again, because you got to remember who is all, you
Yeah.
know? And so by me being lost in the sequence of events, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it still doesn't stop. It just keeps going. So I'm like
Yeah.
a fighter, but coming up, like, really, because I was always a sports player,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like hardcore. Like I would come home from practice and keep
Yeah.
running in my backyard. So,
Yeah.
I made my heart strong. I made myself strong because I don't know anyone else that could have went through this, because they tried to take me down. They'll see your light and they want to use it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't do that, because they're using it for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here today to tell you guys it's easier than they programmed it.
That's
It
right.
is a free, loving world.
It's simple.
Right.
Simple.
It took me forever just to get to this point, because they stopped me so many times by putting a paper clip into the bone because of neglect, no work ethic at all. So, okay, Dennis, there's a mistake. It's Christmas time. Let me just put a paper clip into the bone, and that'll work for a couple days.
Yeah.
No, it got all infected. The whole mouth had to come out.
Yeah.
And the horrible government gives me these horrible dentures. They don't tell me to put them in water. So it's like a sequence of events that I'm going to stop. This is enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Not just me.
Yeah.
I'm on here with no teeth.
Yeah.
I helped so many people with the confidence that I had of not putting them in, that they went and got teeth. The whole city of Detroit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You're beautiful even without your teeth. I know that inside and out. So yeah.
You're beautiful. Even in black.
Yeah. So what we're trying to say to all of you guys that are watching this is, I'm sure a lot of you are like, what the heck are you doing wearing black, right? Because I always come out in a place of love and respect and kindness and compassion. And what we want to share with you today is how we judge just by the way we look.
Right. Appearance.
You
never know what someone else is feeling.
That's
and
right.
You can destroy them if they are weak. So please,
exactly,
of the children, watch.
Yeah.
Your inadequacies, because if you're doing stuff like that and make fun of people, it's just an inadequacy within you. You're not at the point of self-love. You need to recognize what's been going on. You need to just let go and then see.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's so many ways to help see, and it's called the weirdness. Embrace your weirdness. So what did I do? I pulled out the cards. I pulled out oracle cards. I'm an oracle. My birthday was Nostradamus' birthday, so I'm going, wow, I must be good at it. If it's incarnation after incarnation, and I only remember a couple times that I could have been from, like biblical times and Cleopatra times. And so past life regression, which we can help you with too, we're making a team, and we want to know what your illnesses are, because your illnesses make you a superhero in this world, especially at this moment.
Wow,
yes, because I use everyone else's illnesses as a superpower. When someone's coming at me and trying to attack me, they don't want to attack a crazy person that's a schizophrenic, or I use it.
Yeah.
Because they used me. They took away my acting. They took away my modeling. They took away everything. Now I'm going to use what they're doing.
That's right.
Not to their extent.
Because our minds are so beautiful and powerful. And I knew this. I knew, darn it, that it was wrong. What we've been taught is so wrong.
Right.
My son is my teacher, and I will say that forever and always.
Right.
And
there are no mistakes. They're incarnated older than we are.
That's right. He's an old soul. And mental illness has been shamed and control. It's control. It's making us stay stuck.
30.
It's not allowing.
They're trying to make us look crazy because it's a bird. But if you don't hear the birds, then you're not awake. You don't want to be with your eyes wide shut. You want to be wide awake.
Wow.
And we can help you. And we want you to be part of our team.
Like,
We're going to help people. We can show you crystal balls. We can show you a lot. It's going to get pretty interesting. Even, the scarcity of the water, the bottles of water. I mean, people are having, I had a bad dream that all of the water had holes, like they were shooting stuff. I don't know. It was crazy. Bad dream, right? So what did I do? I said, well, what's going on? How do you clear water? I found the crystal. It's called a Vogel crystal. You can use any crystal. What if I'm on the road? I got my ring on.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Aqua. You know what it's called. Turquoise. Yeah. No, this is turquoise. Anyway, the crystals, it's earth. If you're on earth, don't you want to be part of the earth? Don't you want to eat the earth and feel like the earth, feel good? I become a vegetarian. Never thought I would. But I don't want to feel the way I feel when I eat a hamburger. Yes, indulgence is good once in a while. It's balance. But what happened to that cow? How much pain was it in? Because I know how I feel after I eat it. And I'm like, whoa, I go through enough, So you point this crystal at the water. It's intent. It's imagination. It's the intent that you have. You can clear anything. It's all about imagination. And I know everyone is good at it.
Remember this word, you guys that struggle with any kind of illness, imagination. It's so powerful once you get it, because you do have a creative mind, and you were born with the power to be the superhero.
Yes, and you're going to see this, because once it attacks you and goes, poof, you're like,
it's like the light goes on.
Everything. You're waking up to create. I'm utilizing my modeling pictures that never got put out I was the photographer. I was the coordinator for my outfits. I was everything. I've set the camera up, let it take 1,000,000 shots of me. Or all the photographers that did what they did, I just remember everything, so it's easier for me. I'm a time traveler because time is all one, past, present, future. So if you think about, that happened in the past, but it's resonating with right now. The future, it's all one. You have to use your imagination. Just keep thinking. Don't worry. Just keep thinking. And we can open up your chakras. We can open up your aura field, and we can help you.
Absolutely.
And because we were made fun of because we were weird. We were crazy. We were this, we were that. Well, guess what? I don't care. I love being me.
I love being me too.
There are no regrets. There are no mistakes in life. Everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely. Yep. Call me crazy.
Call me insane.
That's stigma, guys. That's not
black and white, yin and yang.
Yin and yang. I'm evil. She's evil. I'm good.
Oh, yes. I'm evil because I was weak from such tragedy. Like tragedy where I can't even write the books for every single, comedy and horror and subject of the trauma. That, I went to numb myself with painkillers. I went to do this. I went to do that. But then I also see, what I was doing. And I stopped myself. And if you can stop yourself from an addiction by being, how do I put it? You have to be the treatment of your addiction. So what I did is I started lighting candles. So I would wake up, if I didn't have a painkiller, I had to have a little tea candle. That would make me happy. You know why? Because I know superpowers.
Yeah.
The eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yes. I know that. Powerful.
Next question.
Okay, the next question I have for you is, okay, so this group has helped me evolve to who I know, who I am now, and listening to myself. So what I want to share is so many people that are very special to me in this group told me to stay away from Misty. She's evil. She's dark. She's this. She's that. And what I want to say that's super duper, really, really mental fantabulous important is I went with my feeling, I went with my intuition, and I believe I found a soulmate. Like
Yeah.
she is
Yeah.
my other half. And she
And
is
you have to love
brilliant.
yourself before you can love another. It's where people mess up. My clients, they come to me, I said, do not tell me you're with another person or you're about to, engage into a relationship at this moment when you haven't even finished mourning what happened with the last one. So
Yeah,
once you love yourself, now you can, it opens your whole being up to what you already knew. But then you can find your husband. Now, I would have been offended and I probably would have felt really bad inside when you told me about the people calling me evil. That's like what happened in high school. But thank God, you know, my fiance, my guy that I found because I love myself finally after 34 years, thinking that I did when, it's a process every day, but I swear it could go like that. I've seen clients where it takes them 2 months. It could take 2 years. It could take one day. It's just you have to open up. But, he was calling me the devil because he had called himself something else, but he, by him expressing his weirdness toward me and me accepting him for everything that he is, it prepared me for anything that was about to be said, from someone else. So communication, navigation, negotiation, compromise. If you don't have that within a partner, then it's probably not the one. You're probably not ready for that yet.
yeah,
And everyone wants someone to love them forever. So
exactly. Don't
I
we
want to help
all?
people get to that point,
Yes. And
especially
that
for their children, because this is enough.
it's enough. And our children are suffering. There's so much anxiety and depression and
They're developing cancer. Now, whoa. Like just by the thought of a cell phone tower being put at a school makes you automatically say, oh, those or those vibrations coming from such a thing into a school. Yeah, people are going to think, oh, God, am I going to get cancer? You don't know what they're going to think from
yeah,
such a trigger. Are you
exactly.
there?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're froze.
Can you hear me? Are you there?
Okay.
Hang on.
Anyway,
Are you there?
come to lively mind and come to mental health crisis matters. We will build you into a superhero. I will read your cards, your future guidance. I will show you tricks. I will show you protection, dark crystals. It's all there if you want to know. That's all I'm saying. The potential is there for you. Everyone has the potential.
Yes,
Everyone has the potential to be everything they want to be.
that's exactly right.
Sometimes you get hit really hard with traumas to make you who you are.
Yeah.
So we're frozen right now. I don't know if I should keep talking,
Hang on, I'm looking.
but definitely
Can you hear me?
call me. Love and light. I don't know what to do, Deb. This is so crazy. Aw. I love you all.
Just wait, wait,
I don't
wait,
know how to
wait.
hang up. I don't know. Hello. I'm currently live. I don't know.
No, we're on there.
If anyone needs help, just contact me and Debbie. We have a great team and we want you to be a part of it. We'll catch you up to speed. And this game that you made, that you wrote down, everybody plays their part. Okay. I don't know how to get this off.